So this video is going to be about circles, what a circle is and how to use it. The first thing I got to mention is as above, so below. What is within you is without you. Everybody is a fractal. Everything is a fractal. Reality is infinite, and so an infinite reality has an infinite fractal of infinite affinities within everybody and everything. As above, so below. As within, so without. Now when you make a circle on the ground for ritual, that circle is representative of your universe, the entire universe, all within yourself. And that's why the summoning triangle is always outside of it, and you don't let the energy that you summon get into your circle because it might mess with you. Although really, I tend to frown on summoning and forcing things to do your bidding and binding and whatever. Being pulled into a random place is not a fun experience for any sort of entity, and they might take offense to that and hold a grudge. And these entities can hold long grudges. They'll do your bidding now and get you $1,000, but they'll wait around until you die and grab you up sometimes, especially the goetics. So I recommend only working with your egregores and your extensions and your servitors and your creations, because they can do anything that the others can do, and sometimes more, because they know you better, because they're part of you, so they know how you would want something done. Anyway, when you do a spell within your circle, visualize that circle being the universe, being the multiverse, so that you see your candle, your tool, your resonator, your wand, your knife, your atome, so that you see it affecting the entire multiverse. See, however you picture the multiverse, the entire reality. Imagine that your spell is affecting every particle, every imaginable aspect as you perform it, because if you can if you can change the entirety of your own personal microverse, your own little microcosm, that will affect the macrocosm, and that's how you create a spell which will affect what you want to affect, which is the physical plane, because we are physical beings. We're bound to our bodies, and so we have to make sure that we are improving our physical situations, our physical lives, and not let them atrophy as we practice too much sorcery or such, as I used to do. I had a huge problem with looking after my physical self, but my occult power has always been able to provide for me physically, and fixed my luck so that everything would always work out for me. And so I recommend gaining power over both worlds, the astral and the physical. And for that reason, you'll be wanting to do rituals to make yourself richer, happier, find out what's going on with your timelines and your life, and make sure that you walk in both worlds, because both astral and physical worlds are super connected, and if you live in both of them, you might as well work on both of them. So try to walk in both worlds and use one to affect the other. You need physical tools to affect the astral at first. Eventually, you'll drop the need for tools and be able to do everything just by focusing. But when you're starting out, it's good to have tools. And these physical tools affect the astral, and the astral affects the physical. And so through that little bit of voodoo, you can use your ritual tools to affect the minds of your employers and anything else.